Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Friday to you all. Hopefully your weekend is off to a great early start, or hopefully your work week is finishing up rather nicely for you. Today, a very exciting debut in the world of K-pop today, because say hello to soloist Jisoo out of the Blackpink camp. Now, musically, Jisoo is the final member out of Blackpink to have a solo project. Of course, she's been in acting projects before. But as for her own solo music stuff, today is D-Day, and I'm so tremendously excited. Jisoo and her voice is so unique and is so easily distinguishable within the Blackpink ensemble already. And frankly, I think Jisoo is musically the person I know the least about. I know her voice very well. She has that very unique tone. But what type of music she prefers? Yeah, this is going to be completely new to me. So, I'm going to check out the title track, Flower. As well, since it's a 2-track single, we're just going to tack on the B-side, All Eyes on Me, afterwards. So, if you want to skip ahead to that for whatever reason, the timeline below, sorry, is going to be chapter based on what we're listening to. So, yeah, let's just head on over to the big screen. There we go. OBS is behaving today. And we'll check out the MV for Flower. What is this going to sound like? Here we go. Interesting. I'm liking the vibes already. It's a sound that really works with her voice too. Nice use of both her head voice and her powerful chest voice as well. Whoa! Is this going to be a... Never mind, I was about to ask if it was going to be a purely instrumental chorus, but... Interesting choice. Very artsy. Love that head voice flip up. Whoever did the composition behind this song really understood what Jisoo's vocal strengths were. It's hitting every single one of them for me. It's really interesting, this chorus drop, because by definition it doesn't really sit between an actual drop and an anti-drop. It sits right in the middle of it, but it doesn't feel anything like an anti-drop. We could talk about that a little bit later, but that's what the vocal top line ends up being over this. Okay. Oh, we only get it once. Oh, I wanted it one more time. Okay. That was... Ooh. That was an experience. Ooh. You know, I haven't felt like this about a song since I think Yuju's Play last year. It gives me very similar vibes, kind of like that maturity to it, almost like very subtle hint of sensuality behind it, but also just a really refined sound that not many people I feel like would be able to pull off. I like it. I really like it. It's different. It's for some reason I wanted to think about like Jisoo's voice in like a ballad type of way. I don't know why, because like Rose exists and Rose like owns a ballad, but I feel like Jisoo would sound really good on a ballad. And I was kind of wondering if like she would, because like admittedly all four now members of Blackpink and their solo stuff has been pretty stylistically different, but like Jennie's and Lisa's, if you had to kind of group them together, would be probably the most similar in terms of like it's a little bit more modern, it's a little bit more, not abstract is the wrong word, but you get my point. It's a little bit of a newer sound compared to like your tried and true ballad that Rose did. This, I don't even know what genre to classify this as. It's really cool though. I like the heavy use of the synths, but it's using synths that typically don't get used in K-pop, which I really like. Hey, let's go back to just somewhere in the middle, or in the beginning. It's such an interesting, like, instrumental sample because it almost feels like there's a subharmonic underneath it as well. That's a whole musical phenomenon thing that I have no idea how to explain, but it sounds like there's two notes being played at once, even though there's technically only one, or at least it's only one original source of the note, but it sounds like there's another one below it, like an octave lower. Weird sensation. And then you add it with like this pizzicato like orchestral section too, and it's like, ooh, it's a little bit mysterious. It's a little bit like, it puts you on edge, but it's like a kind of curiosity type of edge, not like an out of fear type of edge, you know what I mean? And then you pair it with Jisoo's kind of like lower voice as well. It's got a little, very subtle amount of husk on it. Ooh. Take the vocals up a little bit. Add a little bit of a percussion part. That like lie 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 line I think perfectly exemplifies Jisoo's unique vocal color, because that voice you will immediately recognize in any Blackpink song, because it's Jisoo's voice and only Jisoo's voice. No one else can do that voice, and I love that she's getting the chance to just absolutely throw it everywhere on this song. I love it because it's, for me, Jisoo's voice is that tone that she delivers that lie 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 line on. Oof, try saying that 5 times fast. But I'm glad that like Jisoo's solo project is able to showcase like the vocal color of Jisoo that I fell in love with listening to Blackpink music. Continue on, pre-chorus. That it's the head voice flips, starts in her chest voice, flips up to that airy gentle head voice, comes back down, and right as you switch down into that chest voice again, you get that iconic Jisoo tone again. And it's the same the second time around, except this time she doesn't fall completely back into her chest voice. It's almost like a borderline mixed tone between her chest and head voice, and that's where you get that lingering airiness in the last tone here. Blend it. Bring it back down. And what an interesting chorus. Because we get that motif repeated. You get that vocal line repeated, but apart from that, it's an entirely instrumental chorus. So again, it feels like it should be an anti-drop, but it isn't, because technically it isn't anything different from the main beat of the entire song. And it's really minimal, and it relies, especially once it's packaged with the MV, it relies on the visuals for it. But I really like the choice that they went with this minimalistic, like, chorus drop, because the instrumental part isn't different. The only thing that's different is instead of a proper Jisoo vocal line, you have like a vocal sample top line instead. It's a really interesting song, but I really like it. It's a little bit experimental and it's a little bit different, but that's why I like it, is because it really isn't like what you typically get in a K-pop solo, I think. Ooh. Okay, let's switch gears real quick. I'm going to pause the recording, pull up the lyric video for All Eyes on Me, and we'll be right back. And we're right back. Here we go. Sati Farhani, the always ever reliable lyric video source, here on the K YouTube scene. All Eyes on Me, the B-side. What is this going to sound? Is it going to be anything like the title track? Is it going to be something completely different? Is it going to be that slow ballad that I was kind of anticipating for? Let's find out. Nope, it's not a ballad. Ooh. I like the little vocal runs she's throwing in here. Interesting reverb effect on the percussion parts. Again, another pre-chorus that's letting her vocal just soar. Oh, did Jisoo just go and drop a chill EDM banger on us? Hey, yo! Hold up. Let me pay attention real quick. It's just a good EDM song. What is happening? Yeah, this was... I did not expect a chill EDM bop from Jisoo, but this is a really pleasant surprise for me. Yes! This bridge, contrasting her head voice and her chest voice. Oh, and really nice use of musical silence there. That bridge is really something special. And a nice little echo reverb effect to finish the song. Ooh, wee. Okay. The phrase "pleasantly surprised" is the biggest understatement of the century. This was kind of wild. This was two entirely different sounds, and two entirely different sounds that I typically would not have associated with Jisoo. And I think that's why these two songs are hitting for me, because this is... I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good. Nah, scratch that. This is really good. I want to talk about this bridge, because this bridge is something. I know I've said it so many times, but it's something special, let me tell you. Let's see if I can find it first go, though. already, it's a really nice step down in the instrumental section, kind of like assist in that build up going into the final chorus. The bridge is meant to act as like kind of like a buffer to prepare the listener for the final chorus, which in most cases, if not all cases in pop, is meant to be like this grand finale type of beat. And with the kind of that EDM beat drop that you get in the chorus, you build up a lot of energy through that. So it's a really nice choice that while it doesn't seem all that drastic, they did drop the energy level for the instrumental on this bridge. Just a hair, but just enough to be noticeable and just enough for the listener to get prepared. It's really clever. Because I think if they lowered it any more, it would have killed off the energy too much. I think they found a nice sweet spot for this. Head voice, chest voice. Again, the two different high voices that Jisoo can pull off used in sequence with each other and used really effectively. We'll go back because what a flip up. What a smooth flip up. And then actually, I need to go back again because musical silence is such a useful tool to create contrast. Humans love contrast. Anywhere in like human life, we love a good piece of contrast. Be tastes or textures or sounds, or in this case, a lack of a sound. It creates that focus element, and it gets the ears perked up. Like, oh, what's gonna happen? Because you hear Jisoo's really high head voice tone trail off into the ether, but nothing else. So you're thinking, oh, what's gonna happen here? And then back on the drop. That is, like, this isn't the hardest EDM drop in the world, but that musical silence makes it hit so much harder. And that's clever songwriting right there. Whew. I'm mighty impressed. This was so much fun. Oh, man. I'm so happy for Blinks. I'm so happy. Y'all went through a rough period for like the last, what, 2-3 years when you got just absolutely nothing. But now everyone, all the members have music stuff gone solo now, and I still need to watch Snowdrop. Should have gotten on that a long time ago, but oh, I loved it. Actually, I don't even know if could this be my favorite solo project that Blackpink members have done. I really liked Rose's projects though. Like Gone and On the Ground were really good, but ooh, I don't know. Shoot, dang it, Jisoo, you made this really complicated for me. But yes, that's it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed and hope you did as well. If you did and want to see more, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.